please subscribe to help you and your motorcycle perform better.
Dave Williams, editor, here with today's video. The Honda CRF450X dump and run fork oil change. Yes, we're talking about a dirt bike. Remember some time back when Dave was tearing it up at the motocross track? Well, even at that blistering pace, the forks were bottoming out continually. No matter what we did, we could not get those forks to stop bottoming out, so a fork service is needed, at the very least. These things are way more complicated than your silly street bike forks. Here's a preview.
Do you want to use that? Because it'll get it off. Or would you rather use that, which will do it properly? Persuader, correct tool. Service interval as per forks, and no, I'm not lying to you because now you're going to see it in words, is every 7.5 hours. We don't track hours, so figure out how many hours you ride a day on average and how hard you ride it. 7.5 hours. If you're an average trail rider like me, you're still beating the living daylights out of the bike. So I think 10 sounds easier as round numbers to round up to, not down from. If you don't have this tool, you can make one. It's a 10mm diameter and a 12mm diameter. You have to have both. It makes most sense to get both made, and in doing that, now you can continue on the way with this specific job. We have to get this off of this so the inner cartridge can come out. So now we're going to go back in the vise and take this off.
Okay, why can't you use a wrench?
So if you use a wrench, look at the width of the tool. If you use a wrench, it's not wide enough, and it will slide, especially on the left fork leg where there's a V. It just can't anchor enough, and it just flicks it up in the air and gets rid of it. Possibly on this side, a wrench might work. In this case, a 12. It's possible that it would work, but I'd rather use the right tool.
Because it didn't work on the other one.
No, it did not. In order to service and get the oil out, you have to pull the inner cartridge out, and we'll show why in a minute. Now we want to pull the oil out that we have in here. There are two holes, one each side. We've got to cover those to get the oil out, which is equally as disgusting. Okay. Then we've got to pull this rod back down.
Catch the full video at davemosstuning.com.